Have you ever received a phone call that changed the trajectory of your life? Weak in the knees, heart racing, panicked, filled with worry and tears. I received that call the morning of October 31st, 2019. My oldest daughter, Alyssa, was newly engaged to be married, a senior in the business program at UW-Stevens Point, a college athlete, a decorated cadet in her ROTC program, a United States Army National Guard soldier, and an amazing daughter. "Mom, something is wrong. Can you make me a doctor appointment for Monday?" she said. She was slurring her words and sounded confused. She was rushed to the ER, and by the time I drove the 2 hours to see her, she lost the ability to verbalize her thoughts. The ER told us, "This is just a response to stress. Relax for the weekend. She'll be just fine." The next morning, she couldn't swallow, and a few hours later, she had a grand mal seizure. After 5 days in the hospital locally and very few answers, she was transferred to Frederick Hospital. For the next 2 months, Alyssa was hospitalized on and off, and we spent more days in the hospital than we did at home in November and December of 2019. Doctor after doctor, everyone was puzzled. No one had seen this before. One day in December 2019, after we returned from a long hospital stay, Miles hugged me and cried. He said, "Mama, I feel like I don't have parents anymore. I felt like I hit rock bottom as a mom. Alyssa's disease was progressing. We were supposed to be celebrating Christmas soon, which I was completely unprepared for, and my sweet boy felt abandoned." Finally, on January 6, 2020, after extensive testing and brain surgery, we received Alyssa's diagnosis: Rasmussen Encephalitis, a progressive and extremely rare autoimmune brain disease with no cure. RE is characterized by frequent uncontrolled seizures, loss of neurological functions, including motor skills and speech, hemiparesis, and mental deterioration due to brain atrophy. Our lives had undeniably changed. As our family of 6 tried to figure out how to move forward with this new life, a dear friend said, "McKeely and Miles need WisconSibs." My kids joined the You're a Big Deal virtual Sib shops. They loved that they could join in their PJs, and on Sib shop day, we would even give them ice cream for breakfast. My husband and I were with the kids, listening to them share their thoughts and feelings, some we had never even heard before, while laughing with their new friends. Fast forward to this summer, McKeely and Miles both went to Sib Days of Summer. I can't put into words how much our family needed Sib Days. The kids felt loved and supported, and they had a new perspective. They were not alone. In fact, there were so many kids that had a sibling with a disability, and those kids were happy. They were finally willing to share their feelings and find a way to be happy through a heartbreak. One day, Miles came home from camp. He told me that while lots of kids were swimming, he sat on the beach with his camp counselor, Callie. He didn't tell me what they talked about, but he said, "Mama, Callie reminded me of Alyssa before Alyssa got sick. It made me remember how much I used to love to sing and dance with her. I remember how happy I was with her." And that night, Miles gave Alyssa a hug for the first time in over a year. That same week, I had a conversation with McKeely, and she said, "Mama, sometimes I just wish people would understand that it's not only Alyssa's life that has changed, my life has changed a lot too. My friends at WisconSibs know how I feel." She finally put into words what she had been feeling for over a year. Recently, McKeely became a teen Sib leader. When I asked her why she wanted to be a Sib leader, she said, "Because I want other kids to know that even when your life changes, it can still be a good life. Just love your sibling and be happy together." I want to share my deepest and most sincere gratitude with each of you, those that are here today in person and those that are joining us virtually. Thank you for supporting WisconSibs. Thank you for being part of the unique work that WisconSibs is leading in our community. WisconSibs understood our family during our darkest moments and walked alongside of us so we weren't alone. Today, you are providing more than just funding for programs. You are offering love, joy, laughter, growth, confidence, and hope. You are providing a space for belonging and understanding. You are supporting hugs between siblings and a connection between feelings and words. As you bid higher today and make your personal donations, know that you are transforming lives and connecting families. WisconSibs showed McKeely and Miles that they could love Alyssa for who she is today, no matter her disabilities. And even though our lives have changed, we can and we will be happy together.